We've got a little bit more of a challenging vibe today. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro vibe for Wednesday, May 15th. The moon continues in Leo as the day begins. We'll go into Virgo later in the day, but as the moon makes its way through the later degrees of Leo, it forms the first quarter moon. So that is a square between the sun and the moon. It's when we see the moon half full in the sky, waxing and half full. And that square creates a feeling of pressure. So we might experience challenges, frustrations, conflict, something not flowing easily and smoothly. And what is the purpose of that? Because everything in astrology serves our greatest good. So, what is the purpose of that pressure? The purpose of the pressure is to push us to change or adapt or see something at a deeper level or in some way elevate ourselves above the problem. So what are we learning through the problem? How are we seeing it from new or different perspectives? How are we seeing solutions? How do we need to get outside of the mindset from where the challenge began to be able to see the way through what it's asking of us? So not only does the moon form its square or create the first quarter moon, forming its square with the sun, but because the sun is hanging out there in between Uranus and Jupiter, which are having their conjunction, right? Beginning of a 14-year cycle. So if you've been following me, I've been talking about that Jupiter-Uranus conjunction and how it is the beginning of new directions in terms of expanding into our true selves. And so the moon is reminding us that, hey, this is about you. It's about your authenticity. It's about believing in yourself. It is about what you need to do for yourself. And so some sort of challenge shows up in our lives that helps us do that, right? That gets us to look at the deeper level of what is going on, recognize, hey, there is a different way of looking at this. There is a solution if I can get outside of my, or right, get that bird's eye view a little bit higher above from being in the middle of something, that outside perspective that helps us to see the way forward. So whether that is finding a solution to the problem or whether that is recognizing that maybe this problem isn't as much of a problem as I thought it was. Maybe it has to do with my perspective or how I'm thinking about it. Maybe there's something different I can do that is what I need to do, right? That I'm being encouraged to do by these energies and the way that the universe is lining up, because that's what astrology is. It's the way the universe is lining up, and it's the way these parts of ourselves are lining up ultimately to support us in stepping into what we're here to do. So we are in this Taurus moon cycle that began with the new moon in Taurus. We are focusing on gratitude and the way that gratitude helps us receive. So challenge to find your gratitude, right? Challenging ways of challenging us to find ways of thinking about things where we can have that gratitude, that feeling of gratitude, even for the hard stuff, even for the stuff that doesn't feel so good or it's maybe pushing us into a little discomfort. But ultimately, in that experience of discomfort is asking us to change in ways that are ultimately in alignment with our soul's needs for growth, for truth, for authenticity, for wholeness, stepping more fully into who we are and what we're here to do. So think about what is challenging you. Maybe recognize that that challenge has a purpose, very purposeful challenges, and that challenge is inviting you to step more fully into who you are and what your authentic truth is. So, what are you grateful for today as we go through this little bump, right? Might experience it as a bump in the road or something that is reminding us of how strong we are, how innovative we are, how capable we are to make choices in our lives that support our soul's greater truth. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Marina Orms, and you can learn more about me and book a reading with me at astrologyheals.com. So excited to be here with you, and thank you for subscribing to this YouTube channel and so all the ways that you support my work. So thanks again for being here and watching, and let me know what you're grateful for today. All right, see you next time. Bye for now.